Well, last year was we started a chess club. Had just a handful of kids who basically really hadn't had much experience with chess before. There was only one kid that had actually even played the game, so we had to teach them the basics of the game, and they ended up entering for the state championships last year. And the team just came out of nowhere and took third. The team was elated. They were, their expectations going into it weren't very high.
I started playing when I was about 7. My parents taught me. And then about 9, my grandfather continued teaching me. At the age of 19, I started playing in tournaments. And between 19 and 24, I played in probably 400 tournament games. And at 24, I reached the title of National Master. I think one thing the educators aren't looking at is that this is really an educational tool. They've done studies that shown that people that play chess in terms of students are doing better in their reading, they're doing better in their math. And I think there'll come a point where we can use chess as a tool to help education. I would say it's a lot like life itself. You could have a victory, but then the very next time you play the game, you can lose. You can realize you set the pieces up and you start again. So it's like having a success or a failure. You can continue moving on, whether you lose the first time, come back and learn, and then be successful. So I wasn't really, in high school, a very good student, per se. But then when I had this goal-oriented chess in my life, I became a chess master, and then it got me into martial arts, where I'm now a 4th degree black belt. And then I went into administration, got my master's degree. So I think it made me more ambitious.
Yeah. I play chess with my family and with my friends and with other people. I think girls and guys can play chess equally.
Yes.
I like the competition in chess, like when you're up against your friends and family. And the patience it takes, like you think about everything. And then it's also a lot of fun.
Well, one great benefit, apart from chess, is the skills they acquire, they can apply in other things that they do. Thinking logically comes to mind. Thinking spatially, being able to put things in the proper sequential order, understanding responsibility, taking responsibility for the choices that you made. Chess doesn't have any chance like dice or cards, but it does have risk, and you get to manage that risk. You get to participate and manipulate that risk. And then it also can be applied to almost every other aspect of a student's life. When that light goes off and they really, really start to understand the principles of chess outside of just how the pieces move and a couple fundamental key ideas, when they really see and can connect the strategy and the tactics, because you need both. You can't have one without the other, and get into some of the principles that facilitate the strategy and tactics, when they really see that and then get to apply it and be creative, when that light bulb goes off, that's heaven.